Hi and welcome to Scrooge Media. Oh, fuck's sake, the window's open, isn't it? This is my first time driving a proper supercar. The only other one I've driven similar to this before is Audi R8 with a 4.2 V8 unit in it, but I don't think we can class that as a proper supercar. My first impressions compared to my daily driver, the E55 AMG, is just how cocooned you are inside. It's a bit more of an event. It's not like you're just getting in a standard car and going to the shops. It feels like you're getting into something special, which I suppose at 200 odd grand you really need to feel something like that. You're not just in some kind of four-door everyday non-exclusive car that anyone else can get. It feels really rather special. I've only been pottling around town now for about 10 minutes and I haven't had a chance to put my foot down at all, and yet it still feels really special to be in here. It still feels like I'm in a race car compared to mine. I'm sitting down really low. These seats are stupidly huggable, really supportive, and it just all adds to that fantastic experience. And the whole time, even though the revs are low, I've got the 3.9 twin turbo V8 just burbling away behind me, which is absolutely fantastic. It really does sound great. Who wouldn't love to hear that sound every day? I thought it'd be a lot more clumpy on the country lanes. I mean, this road I'm driving down now, I'm having to actually dodge all of the potholes, but even that, it's fairly compliant. I'm just going down. It's quite comfortable. It's not back-jarringly horrible. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit less comfortable than most day-to-day cars, but it's nothing mad. This particular 488 has the carbon-backed sport seats, carbon pack driving zone, so you get the centre tunnel, the steering wheel, and all round the vents here covered in carbon fibre. And I think that really makes the interior of this. I mean, it's a 200,000 pound car, and it certainly feels like it inside. It's not made of cheap, crappy plastic. There isn't no fake aluminium trim, there's no fake carbon fibre, it's all real, and it really sets it off quite nicely. Everything about driving the 488 is special. I mean, from the carbon back seats that are sitting there proper hugging me in place, to even looking out of the wing mirror. All I can see in the wing mirror is just the massive air intake. It just looks amazing in the mirror. I can see the big bulbous arches in front of me. Everywhere around me is just covered in carbon fibre. This amazing steering wheel with more buttons than I know what to do with. The digital dash, the yellow tachometer, it's just all amazing to be sitting here, and even though I'm sitting still in traffic at the moment and I've not quite got the ump. Obviously the biggest thing with the Ferrari has got to be the engine sound. and the engine itself, with 660 odd horsepower, it is stupidly quick. One gentle tap of the right hand pedal and you're flying down the road at some absolutely stupid speeds. There is absolutely no way you can keep it within legal limits and try and have fun. And that's the whole thing I'm conscious of at the moment, is the whole time I'm driving, is you can't really do anything. You're just pottering along, even so you're struggling to stay within the legal limits of the road, which questionably makes it a lot less fun than what you can have in, say, a normal car. Even my car with 500 horsepower, I still feel that I can explore it to most of its limits and enjoy it, whereas in this, I'm aware that as soon as I touch anything, I'm well beyond the legal limit, and that's not fun. In fact, it's actually quite daunting. That's the carbon ceramics, nearly smashing me through the window. I need to get used to those. Driving this is like driving nothing else I've ever driven before, except maybe like a go-kart when you go karting, just on a much larger scale. The way the steering is, you turn from left to right, and it requires the smallest of touches before you're moving in that angle. It just points, it goes. So just about to join a motorway. In a normal car, I suppose you'd have to think about where you're going to be placing the car to get out onto the M25. But in this, you just know as soon as you press the pedal, you're going to go somewhere. As long as it's clear you're there. Yeah, that puts a serious smile on your face. That is some stupid acceleration. It makes my AMG feel like a toy piece of shit.